Hey, it's Will Smith, our #1 and beloved YouTuber on the platform. What could go wrong?
It's rewind time. If I control rewind, I would want Fortnite and Marquez Brownlee.
Oh, so that's why. YouTube wraps up all the highlights that happened each year with Rewind, and it's considered as the biggest celebration on the platform year-ends. Its first rewind was in 2010, and 2012 marked the year where they increased the production budget to create what it is known today. But why is 2018's rewind such a mess? To answer that, we have to look at how YouTube evolves with its content creators. YouTube was officially launched in 2005, created by Jawed Karim, Steve Chen, and Chad Hurley, a website where everyone can share their videos with anyone easily. Google, one of the major tech companies in the world, acquired YouTube in October 2006. During this period, we've seen some of the classic memes and viral videos which defined YouTube in the 2000s. The birth of viral videos has opened the doors to other viral videos, one after another, and it is indeed a platform where anyone can be a star. On May 2007, YouTube started to pay content creators with its own monetization program, and YouTubers can now earn money by recording and uploading videos on the platform. Ads now began to roll after the program started, and this is where YouTube saw bigger change. The late 2000s saw some of the first content creators, or the OG YouTubers, with millions of subscribers. Ryan Higa, Shane Dawson, Fred, and Smosh were among the most subscribed YouTube channels during this time. Also in this era, higher production value, HQ videos, and better video editing started to become a norm for YouTube videos, and YouTubers started to upload their contents weekly with a fixed schedule to maximize viewer counts. Early versions of commentary videos, vlogs, and comedy skits were everywhere. With the increasing number of daily users, more and more videos are being uploaded every second. During this era, we saw the rise of gaming channels, and PewDiePie comes first to mind when everyone hears the phrase YouTube gaming. He became and still is the #1 subscribed YouTuber since September 2013, dethroning Smosh. He is the face of YouTube. He is the king and no one can beat this indie creator. But this YouTuber also faced something that everyone was afraid of later in his career. One word: the apocalypse. It was such a depressing time for YouTubers. Advertisers such as Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and Dr. Pepper started to pull out ads from YouTube. Demonetization became a meme, and one person was blamed for the incident. That person is none other than the king of YouTube, PewDiePie. Various news outlets attacked him mercilessly, and Wall Street Journal notoriously started the whole PewDiePie is a Nazi thing. Apocalypse did not start because of PewDiePie's infamous video where he made a Nazi joke, but rather the incident when big companies' advertisements were shown on controversial contents, one of them being Chief Keef dancing to Alabama. And then in New Year 2018, we have the infamous Aokigahara Forest incident, which added more fuel to the already blazing fire. As a result, YouTube's partner program increased their requirements from 10,000 lifetime views to 4,000 hours total watch time in the past 12 months and a minimum of 1,000 subscribers. Smaller creators suffer from this the most, although the change is necessary to avoid such controversy to be happening again. YouTube is becoming more and more distant from its community, and one way to see that is through YouTube's own year in review, The Rewind. It is created and produced by YouTube themselves and also with the help of Portal A Interactive. 2010 was the fetus rewind. It was the first, and it was Nothing. It's a simple video showcasing the top 10 videos that were trending or viral on that year. It's like any other listicles, but it's simple, minimalistic, and pretty much a urine review. In 2011, YouTube invited Rebecca Black to host Rewind that year, and like the previous Rewind, it follows the format where it shows the top 10 viral video that year. People during that time actually hated the video because the host is the singer of the worst song ever, Friday. And this is where it got bigger. 2012, Gangnam Style. Boom! We have a perfect template for future rewinds. They increased the production value and it turned out to be great. This was the first time they included content creators in the video and made a song mashup, and everyone is dancing and everything about it is so energetic. Rewind 2013 saw more YouTubers, and they introduced non-YouTubers such as talk show hosts and Sesame Street's characters. It's a fun addition since their screen time is actually quite short. This is also the first time they introduced the official YouTube Rewind logo. The cute little Obama kid hits the rewind button and it's the most epic, the most uplifting video at that time, as viewers and fans of their content creators were all hyped. And the video ends with PewDiePie burying the button, and coincidentally, a perfect foreshadowing of the near future of YouTube. The following years pretty much followed the same formula. The colors are bright, the music is epic, and also started to include more memes into Rewind. 2014 is opened by PewDiePie parodying Turn Down For What music video, and he falls into a classroom. Everyone starts to dance and you can feel the emotion, the hype from the video. 2015 features memes and gaming channels. Nothing much has changed, but it is better than the previous ones. 2015 also marks the 10th anniversary of YouTube, and they reference some of the past viral videos in Rewind 2015, so far so good. In 2016, they feature more and more YouTubers that their screen time is less than a couple of seconds. More things are happening in the video and memes get more spotlight too. They also got Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to open Rewind that year. 2017, it received backlash from fans as PewDiePie wasn't in it, and they chose to feature family-friendly YouTubers more. The Paul Bros somehow got featured in Rewind even though their video quality is pretty mediocre. More non-YouTuber celebrities are featured, and it shows how YouTube is becoming disconnected with the community. But everyone didn't know what comes next. Rewind 2018 quickly became the most disliked YouTube video on the platform. No one likes it. And that's just me being generous. The video feels different. It does not feel like a Rewind video. It is an utter mess. Will Smith isn't a YouTuber, Ninja isn't a YouTuber, talk show hosts are YouTubers. The massive dislikes the video got reflects how YouTube has become out of touch with its own platform. It is now an advertising platform. Will Smith, Fortnite, K-pop, forced propaganda. They're all cringy. The video centers around Fortnite heavily, reminiscent of Rewind 2012 with Gangnam Style. It doesn't have anything much to it other than the fact that YouTubers control Rewind on a campsite. The video is less colorful, a bit dark, and bland. You can't feel the vibe from the video unlike previous Rewinds. The settings are less compared to previous ones. K-pop has always been big. This year, BTS has finally broke into the mainstream American market. But Rewind only referenced BTS, which does not reflect K-pop as a whole. Besides, Girls' Generation was featured in Rewind 2014. Honestly, the K-pop scene in Rewind is cringy because only BTS can rock the visuals and aesthetics. YouTube finally included animations, which is good, but it won't change the fact that the whole video is a mess. Then there's the emotional campfire scene and it feels forced. Take a look at Rewind 2011 and 2017. See how they're different from 2018? Rewind 2018 executed it very badly. It's better to show rather than talking in front of the camera because the emotion is in the videos, unscripted and unfiltered, not through scripts and the mouths of YouTubers. Mental health is no joke. Everyone should be aware of it, but YouTube suddenly cared for them and it feels fake, since these YouTubers are reading from a script. Asian representation. Okay, what does this have to do with YouTube? Crazy Rich Asians is the only one movie that is very Asian this year, so I'm not sure what's the impact that it has on YouTube. Female empowerment is on the rise these days, and it's good, although it can be quite toxic sometimes. Rewind 2018, however, made it into a feminist propaganda bait. I'm also quite puzzled when they mentioned drag's empowerment. I don't remember drags being impactful on YouTube this year. And after the scene ends, they decided to read the comments right after they talk about mental health. Everyone knows the #1 rule to taking care of your mental health on the internet is to not read the comments. Plus, the comments shown on the video aren't real. Who wants Will Smith in Rewind? Nobody. And the irony of the whole video is
this what you wanted?
Let's give the people what they want.
When in reality, none of the viewers really asked for this. And somehow YouTube unconsciously referenced the Aokigahara forest controversy in Rewind. PewDiePie once again wasn't in Rewind 2018, but he himself said that he is glad he's not in the cringy video. Thankfully, Jaden Animation featured PewDiePie's chair in her scene. KSI vs. Logan Paul and the iconic Shane Dawson documentary series are also two of the biggest events on YouTube in 2018, but YouTube didn't reference them at all. Jaden Animation once again had put some Easter eggs in her scene and she became the savior of Rewind 2018. Well, not really, but everyone is thankful for that. From a humble beginning to the very messy love-hate relationship with its community, it has become into a giant corporation which relies heavily on advertisements to pay YouTubers. When we take a look back at previous rewinds, it seems like a big party where all YouTubers can have fun with themselves and celebrate their achievements. Rewind 2018 feels claustrophobic and empty because it doesn't feel like Rewind. It feels like an advertisement. Hey guys, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. If you like this content, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button, and once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you beautiful people in the next video.